So guys, over here as you can see, I have half a cup of sugar, brown sugar. I have creamy milk. When you boil the milk, that creamy part, after I've sieved it, okay? I have 1 cup full of milk. I have 2 eggs, margarine, and I as well have 1.5 tablespoon of baking powder. I as well have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I have 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. Today we are making vanilla cake. Over here I have 2 cups of wheat flour. Okay, so let's start. And I as well guys have this bowl which I'm using, and a sieve and fork, since I don't have a whisk. So let me start proceeding. I'll show you how I'm going about it. So guys, I'll start with the wet ingredients. Here I have 2 pieces of eggs, so this is how we make it in the village, guys. And after that I will add sugar so that it can mix properly. That's a half cup of sugar. With time it will smoothen, since I don't have Pro Tools for baking cakes, but I know I'm coming there very soon. Though this is how I usually do it at home, and that's why I wanted to show you. That's a half cup of milk cream. Okay, after boiling the milk again, you pick the top layer of milk. That was a half cup of milk cream. And with this, guys, I never told you this, I'm mixing wet ingredients first. I will now add a cup, bit by bit, milk. That is half a cup of milk I've added in there. So with this, guys, I won't be adding my margarine. I'll show you when to use this margarine. This milk cream works as oil, cooking oil, okay, or as margarine as well. It has fat. So as you can see, my milk is well mixed, or my ingredients are well mixed. So now I want to add salt. I'm adding baking powder, and I will as well add vanilla essence so that they can mix together. Like you can see, my ingredients, it's well mixed. So I'll start adding wheat flour bit by bit. Something else I've forgotten, guys, forgot to sieve this wheat flour because it might be having some lumps. I hope the whole flour is okay. And make sure, guys, when you're doing this, don't let this dough, can I say dough, or this mixture to be hard, and don't let it be soft as well. Make it neutral. This is how it's supposed to be like when you're putting it on the oven or on the Jiko. But today I want to show you how I usually do it when using this. I'll continue adding milk and wheat as well, bit by bit. I'm using fork since I don't have a whisker. Follow every step and you will thank me later. This is such an amazing cake. I'm done mixing. Like you can see, it is as thick, it's like that. This is how you're supposed to let it be. You're supposed to bake when it's like this, okay? Over here guys, I have my baking pot, in short sufuria, and this is how I go about it. I take margarine, just a dash, or you can as well use butter or cooking oil, depends on you. Then after this, I will apply all around the sufuria or the baking pot. Don't put as much, but at least you can put amount that will hold properly. If you have liquid oil, that's the best. You won't use as much, but since mine I'm using margarine, this is how I'm going about it. Make sure even here you apply. I'm done covering all the area with margarine, like so, like you can see guys. See? So what I'm gonna do, I will add baking flour, just a small amount, and this is how I'm going about it guys. You don't have to rub it, just move your sufuria like I'm doing. So now you can remove the excess with flour, okay? Just like so. Guys, every corner it has flour. You can cover here using a paper, a baking paper, and since I'm at the village and here we don't have those papers, I'll just apply, or I'll just put my baking dough or my cake, so it's raw. So that is how I'm going about it. I love it when it's like this. Make sure your cake goes to every corner of your baking pot. Just like so. So let me take you through on how I'll start baking it, on how I go about it, okay? Let me bring my jiko, then I take you through. So guys, over here I have my jiko and it's hot, but don't let it be this hot. I will reduce the heat, and I as well have another bigger sufuria like you can see. And after this guys, what you need to do, you need to take 3 stones. These stones, I got them from the river just next to us. So I will place one here and make sure the stones are well even, okay, over here like so. After that, now you can take your salt. This one, it maintains your cooking pot or your sufuria not to get spoiled or overburned. Let your sufuria or your pot to heat first. Don't put your cake before your sufuria has heat. I will cover my sufuria just like that with a lid, and this is how I'm going about it guys. Be back after 5 minutes, and then now 5 minutes more, and so I want to place my cake over here. Wow, you see even the salt has turned the color, it's kind of brownish. So that is how I'm placing it. Over here I have smaller stones, and I want to place one here, another one here, another one over here, and that other one over there, okay? So I will place my cake on the dough of the cake, my raw cake over there. Sorry about that. Hope you can see what I'm doing guys. That is how it's supposed to look like guys. And after this, you cover the lid, okay? You cover the middle part of the cake like that. Make sure it is well covered, okay? And after that, now you can place another lid which is covering the whole sufuria, okay? And from there I want to place some charcoal, hot charcoal on top of these like this. You put hot charcoal. Don't put a lot so that it won't burn the cake. So that's how I go about it. Leave it to bake for 40 minutes. So guys, it is now 45 minutes and I want to check on my cake and see whether it's ready. Wow! Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Look at that, guys! Wow! Let me come closer. Look at that. So nice. I want to dunga here. To dung here. Eh? I want to see whether my cake is ready. So ready. It has no oh my goodness. See how clean it is. I love checking every corner. Oh my god, I'm happy. So I will remove, don't mind about this. These are the they've not yet stuck in there, but now I'll remove my cake and take you through. So it's ready. I want to place it on this lid over here. And when removing your cake, kindly be careful because it might burn you. The sufuria, it is still so hot. So now this is the okay, I won't say disappointing part, but let me say this is the other side of the cake. Once you bake, sometimes because you're using sufuria or cooking pot, and sometimes due to this charcoal, it sometimes turns like this, but I'll let it to cool down so that I can start removing these top layers. Okay, so I'll be back once my cake is cooled. I mean, it has cooled down, then I'll show you how I'm decorating it. You see about the salt, it has maintained my sufuria over here. See, the good thing of baking using sufuria, it does not spoil your cooking pot, okay?